All right, greetings, Aries. This is Damien with HK Readings, Healing Culture Tarot, and I'm here to do your bonus for April 2020. So this will be for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Jupiter. Stay tuned to see if any of the messages resonate with you. Today we're going to be reading from the Golden Tarot, so it's going to be really fun. I'm trying this reading from a different apparatus right now. The iPad, so we're gonna see how that goes. It just looks a little grainy, but we're gonna roll with it. So I don't have to use my phone. But yeah, cross watchers, you're welcome to the video. I will be reading from the perspective of the Aries. Let's see what energies we've got. And I hope everyone is doing well. Ooh, okay. So we got the Two of Wands here. And we've got the King of Wands in reverse. The way it came out to give you the imagery is like that. There's a little glare, but you see. Now, I feel as though what this is representing is two things. Okay, Google, turn down the volume. But it's representing two things. The first thing that it represents, I feel, is many of you walking away from these player types, these egotistical, kind of narcissistic energies that have been around you for so long when it comes to dating, you know? They very well could have been a fire sign, could have been a Leo with King of Wands. Of course, any of the other fire signs too, like Sag or Aries. However, I am feeling some Leo energy. But yeah, you made a decision. It was a very hard decision to walk away. I feel like, and especially as we have the King of Wands here, you know, in this Two of Wands, you see a choice being made to move into a different direction with this wand here. This wand stays behind, right? So we talk about choices with the twos, and then in some instances, depending on the deck you have, you can see where that choice is. And right now I see the choice has already been made here as you move forward with this wand. And this wand is, you know, the wand that you once shared energies with, that this King of Wands in reverse here is holding, the one that you're leaving behind. So it's pretty straightforward now. You're no longer going to be manipulated. You're no longer going to be used, abused, and even if it's not really, because let's take it off the other person a little bit, Aries. It's like, as far as self-accountability, you don't really want to be with anybody who's going to allow you to believe certain things about yourself, or to accept certain things that are beneath you and not worthy of you, you know? It's like you realize that you would be a fool to put yourself in a position again with someone, because I do feel like this is an energy of the past. It's an ex, or it's somebody who, it was a misconnection for a reason. Like, you didn't get together because of what you experienced just by like dating them, you know? But yeah, you see no reason to do this again. And for me to see this energy the way that it's laid out, I do have a feeling that this person is trying to come back. That could have been calls, or could have been texts, showing up at your house, like whatever. I don't know, maybe they just randomly ran into you. Maybe it was through getting tea from someone where you'd be. Because I mean, like, we're quarantined, but people are still moving around. Like, there are people that are still going to get food to go. There's people out that are still shopping. There's people that are out jogging the trail and biking every day. So energy is still moving. And I don't know where you are running into this energy again or how, but it's trying to come back. And even if the action hasn't taken place or presented itself yet, you best look out for that as the month continues, Aries. Okay. Um, Happy birthday again, because we're still in your season. Before we're in the Taurus season, yes. Um, guess what sign I am, right? But I love my Aries people. I have a wonderful Aries mother. Her like entire chart is in Aries, like Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Jupiter. Oh my gosh, I think her Chiron is in Aries. Like, oof, she's got a lot of Aries. It's just, I mean, if I was a lot, like, I mean, I couldn't imagine being like straight Taurus. I would be see, y'all already know. I don't have to say it, but it seems to work well for her. I just don't know if I can have all that Taurus in me, because I'm already a piece of work. But yeah, another thing that I see here, as far as where you invest like strong passions, okay, where you invest like heavy energy, okay, like if you commit your all to this job, if you commit your all to this relationship, like wherever you put the heaviest of your energy, um, like those times that it's failed you, you are assessing why. You know what I'm saying? It's like quality control. You're starting to say, okay, so where am I putting a shit ton of my energy and not seeing return? Okay, so what is it about myself, like through my actions, through my affirmations to self, whatever it is, where is energy going to where I fall into this cycle? Like, it's like you're analyzing bad behaviors, you know, or toxic behaviors, as far as like what you contribute. Like, 'cause it takes two to tango. So like, why are you investing in these things? You know, and as I don't know, man, it's like as you hit these existential, not necessarily crises, but you know, moments, the answers I feel are coming to you like super sharply, and it's allowing you to move further and further away from energies that want to be back with you. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Swords. And then, you know, music always being symbolism. Uh, We've Got to Get Out of This Place from Eric Burden and the Animals. I know it, baby. You know it too. See, they know it. They don't want to accept it though. But you got out. You dipped. Dipped. Gone. We're going to take those two. Dipped. Gone. I see no return. I don't even know what spirit has with those two cards falling out. Getting this Ten of Swords right about now. Two of Coins in reverse. And the King of Cups in reverse. You're not fucking having it. You're not cooperating with that anymore. You're not juggling. You're not gonna juggle your journey to achieving your true joy with a situation that takes from that. Like, you have to balance stress with trying to achieve joy. Like, that doesn't seem like a good balance. And just like when we talk about the variations of decks too, one thing I see in this Two of Coins, because you see in other depictions where they will be more balanced and stable, but you see, like, I take this unevenness as far as it not being completely horizontal as showing the imbalance of the act and the balancing, you know? Because there are two energies here going through the act of balancing, but when you see it shift, even if it was completely vertical, but you know, when you see it going diagonal like that, you can kind of get the sense of how one person bared more of the burden, right? So you've cut that shit out, you know? And I think with the King of Cups here reverse is like, it's showing, because both of these kings are in reverse. And then we have this Two of Coins in reverse. So it could also strongly represent two different energies that are attempting to come back into your life and get you back. And they could be, this could be a fire sign or water sign, you know, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Strong Cancerian energy for me as a reader with the King of Cups, and just like with the King of Wands, for me, that's generally Leo. Doesn't have to be, could just be the energies that are being operated in. But yeah, two individuals for sure. It could be. But what I also see for some of you with this King of Cups in reverse is someone trying to take a different angle. Like for some of you, there's going to be one consistent, strong person, whereas others of you, it may be two that may be fire and water elementals. But yeah, you know, for a few of you, it's going to be someone who takes that approach to try to come at you and try to play on, like, you know, going back to manipulation, but like really trying to manipulate your feelings. They might tell you that they've always loved you. They might like the lies, the deceit, the head games. I feel like it's interesting because I'm getting that they're just trying a new tactic. Because they were completely like emotionally unavailable before. I can see that. So now they'll try to come in with some like soppy, sad okie doke, you know? And play into the side of their emotions that they do have. Everybody has it. And I guess theirs just comes out for moments like this when they see how far gone something is. And you got to pull out like the last trick you have in your hat. So, yeah, interesting. Leap of faith, take a risk, and put your heart's true desire into action. Sage, quiet time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. Yeah. This is basically not only talking about staying grounded, bottom of the deck, High Priestess, Dana, dope. It's not only talking about like staying grounded in these times where you're going to have these external pressures coming from people who want you back in, you know, their lives, but as we talked about initially with this Two of Wands and you deciding to, you know, you basically been set on a decision as you walk away from this wand, this person, this energy, that fucking King of Wands in reverse. You know, of course, it'd be one thing to walk away if, you know, this wand wasn't here. Say he was just walking away from this wand, which would be ace-like energy, you know, because like the aces are new beginnings, and it's like some ace energy mixed with some fool energy, I would say. If this gentleman were to just be walking away from this wand with no wand in hand or in sight, right? Like new, but trusting the universe, so on and so forth. This is more of the point, and this is why I love the Two of Wands of this deck, because if we come back around to, because we're getting on Iron here, the card of leap of faith, and it's like, well, take a leap of faith on what? How does it apply to this reading? But you see, as this wand here is neglected, there's clearly being a choice made and a decision made, which guides me to believe that as you have your hand on that wand and you're walking towards it, and it's not like it's out of the card's view, or it's not like it's in the distance and you're going to, you know, retrieve it close distance. You have your hand on it and you're walking with it. I think you found somebody new. They probably don't like that. Who gives a shit? But I do see some crazy irrational behavior that could come from this person, Aries, so I'm just gonna tell you right now. Sage could also be referring to just kind of staying low-key, so you don't have any quarantine stalking or any other type of quarantine oddness, but it should be pretty good. Whoever this new person is, go for it. I think this is it. That's what the cards say. And gotta go through hell first, right? Love you, Aries.